By the time you watch this video, it'll be edited on the Mac Mini. What's going on, my mental gangsters, my mental G family? If you clicked on this video, then you know what this video is about. I am heading to go get another tech item. Yes, this is another tech video. Right now, we are on the way to get this tech item. The reason why I'm getting this tech item is because ever since I started my YouTube channel, I've been editing on a MacBook Pro 2019, which is a little outdated. I find it very, very difficult to edit sometimes, especially when it's, long formats. I'm shooting in 4K and I'm trying to edit and everything like that. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to edit, format, export, upload all of the data. I have come to a conclusion that I just need more processing power for when I edit my YouTube videos. And that's another thing, I want to be more consistent, but it just takes so long to edit my videos. It lags. Like I said, it takes a while to export and upload the videos. So I need something that's going to give me more power so I can pump out more YouTube videos. I'm on the way to the store right now to go see if they have it in stock. Hopefully they do, and review some of the specs and everything of this particular item when I get home. Also, once I get settled in and everything and go through all my notes, I want to talk about how the tech conferences went. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another video and everything. This is something that I feel like is an investment on my part. The reviews about this particular item have been very, very good, and I was just like, I have, a little bit extra money on the side that I can use. So I was like, why not buy this item? It's gonna last me for a long time. And yeah, I thought it was just a smart investment to get. I'm very intentional about how I spend my money now. I'm trying to save for bigger purchase items like a house and everything like that. So, I'm being real cautious about how I spend my money. Ooh, this sun is bright. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, that's a little bit better. I feel like the sun was blinding y'all. Yeah, I'll be able to pump more YouTube videos out because it'll take less time for me to edit and upload and export and just edit all overall. So this is something that I've been waiting around to get, and it's a good time to get it now. I do love tech. I'm in cybersecurity, so I feel like this is in line of the things that I like to talk about, the things I like to buy and indulge myself in. So on the way now to go get it, and then I'll see y'all back at the crib. I'm walking up to the store now. If I haven't guessed by now, I'm gonna go to the Apple store. Once I get it, I'll show y'all what I got. All right, y'all, I'm back. So it's super cold out here. I just wanted to sit down real quick, show y'all what I got. That is the Mac Mini. Yes, I finally broke down and got the Mac Mini with the M4 chip. Had to finally break down and get it. This is gonna be so beneficial when I'm editing videos now, because now I don't have to solely rely on my laptop. And plus my laptop, I probably barely have storage on there anyways. Everything is it just slows everything down. It slows everything down when I'm trying to edit. I already got a monitor. I heard just a lot of good reviews about the Mac Mini, especially for editing and stuff like that. That's really the biggest reason why I got this, was to edit and have more processing power. Yeah, the MacBook Pro 2019 just wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't powerful enough to edit my videos. Now it did its job, right? I was able to still push out videos, but it seemed like lately it's just been super duper long. It's just been super duper long to put my videos together, edit them, and upload them and everything like that. So yeah, just wanted to show y'all real quick what I got. Got the Mac Mini finally. Can't wait to power this bad boy up and start using it. So definitely been long overdue. Glad I got it. I got a 256 gigabyte, 16 gigabyte under 5 memory. So yeah, this is what I was going to get, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home, talk a little bit more about the Mac Mini and everything, provide y'all a little bit more detail about the specs and the processing power of this. Like I said, the biggest thing is the M4 chip. It also has Apple Intelligence already on this and everything. So yeah, finally got it. We're gonna plug this bad boy up. See y'all when I get to the crib. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. All right, what's going on, y'all? We are back at the crib, and I got here my Mac Mini. So before I open this, I want to talk about this for a little bit. You've been in the market, you're wanting to get an upgrade for a desktop. I will say this is probably the most budget-friendly desktop that you can get. Probably the smallest as well. This was only $5.99, guys. This was only $5.99, and this is the base model. I got the base model. It is a 16 gigabyte unified memory, 265 gigabytes of SSD. It has the M4 chip. Once I unbox this, I'll go through some of the hardware so y'all can actually see it and everything when I unbox it. Some people have said that it's better to get the Pro because it just has more storage, it's faster. Just due to the reviews, you can just go with the base model, $599, and you're good to go. If you're a student, you're paying $499. Now I will say, if you want more storage, just get a external hard drive. You'll have more space. Don't let people out here convince you and spending more money. You don't have to. Just make sure you do your research. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this for you guys. We'll set it up with the things that I got to pair with it, which is the MX Master 3S mouse, which is a very, very good mouse. I definitely recommend everybody investing into a good mouse. And then what I also have is the K2 mechanical keyboard. This is an awesome keyboard. It is mechanical, by the way. It's good. It does me wonders. So let me go ahead, unbox this for you guys, set it up. By the time you watch this video, it'll be edited on the Mac Mini. No more lag time, and I need something more powerful and finally got what I need to edit my videos. So now let's get into this unboxing. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and unbox the Mac Mini. We have our standard box. You have the description here, serial number and all that. So what we're gonna do now is just gonna go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Real sleek Mac Mini. Go ahead and take this out of the box. Real small. I'm surprised how small it is. Definitely surprised how small it is. The wrapper off. This is always so satisfying to take these. I feel like all Apple products is just satisfying to one package and super duper satisfying, for sure. All right, this is what we have here, y'all. So we have our two USB-C ports in the front. We have our light indicator right here, our small light, and we have our audio. And then at the bottom, try not to get my fingerprints on this, you have your power button right here, which a lot of people say is controversial, that why is the power button on the bottom here, because you have to go through the hassle of lifting this thing up and powering it on. But I don't mind it because I barely turn my computers off anyway, so I don't think I'll be using this power button as much. Under here you have the fan. Then on the back is where you have your power cord right here. You have your Ethernet cable right here. We have your HDMI port right here as well. And then you have your 3 lightning bolt connectors in the back. Definitely compact, not a lot. You have your ports in the front, ports in the back. I like that you have 2 ports in the front here so you can quickly plug in, like your charger, or if you're trying to synchronize a device, you can just plug it in right here. You don't have to go through the back. So I like that that's up here in the front. And then you have your audio jack here, which is good, light indicator. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. There's not a lot going on. I mean, you just have your ports in the back, and you have your ports in the front, and you have your power button at the bottom. Let's see what we have in the packaging here. The only thing that comes in, obviously you have your power cord. Let's go ahead and take this off. So you have your power cord here, the woven material, just like your USB-C charger. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Nothing, literally nothing. You don't have anything else. So that's literally it, guys. You just have MacBook Mini, power cord. That is it, guys. Very light. I thought it would be heavier, but it's not as heavy as I thought. So again, this comes with Apple Intelligence built in. It has 256 gigabytes of storage, SSD. It has the M4 chip. It can simultaneously support up to 3 displays with 6K resolution, 60 Hertz over Thunderbolt, and 1 display with up to 5K resolution. Audio, built-in speaker. So the size is 2 inches high, 5 centimeters, 5 inches in width, 5 inches in depth, 5 by 5. And like I said, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. It is 1.5 pounds to be precise. And that's pretty much it. Now, one cool thing that I thought was cool about this was that this is a environmental friendly device. More than 50% recycled content is built on this, which is pretty cool. The material is 100% recycled aluminum. Yeah, everything is 100% recycled for the most part. 20% or more recycled plastic, and 25 components. So all this is recycled material. That's pretty dope that this machine here was recycled for the most part. Let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is just put up this foldable monitor stand. I got this off of Amazon. The weight that it can withstand is, I believe, 55 pounds. My monitor is definitely not that heavy. I have to loosen this cable up a little bit. A few weeks ago, I got like a cable management bar, and I tightened up all of the cables. But since this monitor is elevated, I need to loosen up this cord a little bit. Put this in the first one right here. All right, y'all, let's boot this thing up. All right, y'all, so finally got everything set up. Just a disclaimer, you don't have a Apple mouse or an Apple keyboard, you're going to have trouble setting this up. The reason why is because you just have the desktop. So you don't have any way of connecting external items to the Mac Mini unless you have a connector. So if you have like a USB-C cord or something like that, that should work. I have a USB-C cord that I'm going to hook up my mouse and my keyboard. And also, I'm not going to transfer anything from my MacBook to my Mac Mini. I want to start fresh. I want to start with nothing on this hard drive. I want this to be clean and fresh. This is it, man. You know, Mac Mini here, got my Wally wallpaper. I think this wallpaper is so dope, man. I saw it on somebody else's YouTube channel and I was like, bro, I need to get this wallpaper. Yeah, this is basically how my setup is going to look for right now. I know it looks very, very, very basic. But like I said, I have my K2 keyboard as well as my MX mouse. Definitely go get you one of those if you need it. I have my backlight, which is the Philips Hue that is connected to my other lights. If you have any like recommendations on like external hard drives, anything that I could make my Mac Mini more powerful, definitely leave a comment below. And yeah, can't wait to start using this. Definitely recommend getting the Mac Mini if you don't have a desktop and you want to stay within, you know, a reasonable budget, right? $599, I think is very, very reasonable for a desktop that doesn't take up a lot of space on your desk, but it's very, very powerful at the same time. Thank you for clicking on this video. Stay mentally G, always prioritize your mental health, and I'll see you in the next video.